Welcome back to Scarlet Hollow. We're starting episode 2. Open your eyes, the sun has risen, the birds are singing. You are still alive, and for now, you are safe. Your gaze wanders across the unfamiliar room to the window and the woods beyond, and you wonder if the monsters are lurking just beyond the trees, ready to pounce as soon as you leave the comfort of your new friend's family home. Can't help but remember Duke slumped against a tree, pieces of him scattered across the clearing. A knock at the front door. Your morbid thoughts are interrupted by a distinctly unhappy voice filtering through the house and past the closed door of your bedroom. Where the hell is Oh, hey Tabby, there's a fresh pot of coffee on the table if you want to come in. No, I'm just here to check on my cousin. Let's make this quick. I have a lot on my plate today. You're barely decent. It might be mildly scandalous if people saw you like this. Yeah, well, I was trying to sleep, or I want to go half clothed. Yeah, some people try to sleep in here. And some people will have work to do, but if you won't come out, sure, okay, I'll just come in. Sorry, An excited pug bolts through the door and jumps in the bed. I simply must say what a joy it is to see you are finally up. I do hope you're well rested and that you don't mind our most unfortunate guest. Did you know that I got a call from the cops this morning? You've been in town one day and you're already having run-ins with the police? Wait, they called you? What did they say? Did they find Duke? They didn't find a body, if that's what you're asking, but apparently he never went home last night. And they had quite a few questions about you. Don't worry, I told them you were an upstanding citizen. You should remember that kindness next time you think about blowing me off to spend the night with a stranger. She's not a stranger, she's Stella. Everybody knows Stella. Everybody knows everybody. Tabitha leaves in a huff, leaving you and Stella to follow her back to the living room. Hey, don't be so hard. I asked him to crash here. And look, I don't care what the cops think, Tabby. There's something horrible out in the woods. And I don't think anyone in this room wanted walking up that mountain alone last night. Stella, would you mind giving me a moment alone, my cousin? And while you're at it, please stop calling me Tabby. We're not in high school anymore. Yeah, alright. You're not gonna let her treat my dear Stella like that, are you? Isn't this Stella's house? Why are you bossing her around? Come on, Tabby, no berating guests in the Richmond household. Whatever, I don't care if you're here for this. You've been in town for less than a day and my stress is already through the roof. I mean, I get it. Stella got you all worked up and you were too scared to walk home. Sure, whatever. That checks out. But I don't care if those woods are chock full of ghouls and ghosties. You had me worried sick. Why? From now on, you're back at the estate by bedtime. No more impromptu sleep. What? You're not my boss. I go where I'm supposed to go and something told me that this is where I'm supposed to be last night. No. You're not my boss. I may not be your boss. I may not be your boss, but I am your host. And in a functioning society, guests treat their host with at least a modicum of respect. The host treats the guest. Wouldn't you say so, Stella? I don't know what it's like in the city, but while you're out in the country, staying under my roof, I expect you to treat my time with the consideration it deserves from here on out. I'm leaving. Well, I'm not staying under your roof. I'm staying under Stella's roof. I'm leaving. I've already lost a good chunk of my workday coming down here. I expect to see you back at the estate tonight. Wait, Tabby, let me know if you're free sometime, okay? Tabitha. You're relentless, we'll see, but don't get your hopes up. I do what I want. Hey, you good? Sorry about Tabby. She totally blindsided me. You shouldn't let Tabitha treat you like that. It's complicated, you know. Sucks. This is probably the longest interaction I've had with her since high school. How are you? How long has it been since high school? Did we establish age yet? How are you holding up, though? That was rough. I'm happy I stayed here. Me too. Anyway, sorry for that rude awakening. I've been up for a little while, but hope to let you get a little extra sleep. But you're up now, and I've got a full day ahead of us if we're going to get to the bottom of this. A full day ahead of us. That sounds like it's walking time to me. He's too chipper. Shouldn't be okay right now. Guess I'm just pretty good at compartmentalizing things. What happened out in the woods was terrific, but right now we have something important to focus on. I'll have time to process what happened to Duke when we get to the bottom of things. Oop! Oh, I didn't mean to click that. I want to check out the mine sometime. Maybe it's the miners that can tell us. Well, actually, I kind of did want to check that. Definitely, Kanika's waiting for us at the library, so we should head over there first. But unless we can find something solid on the ditchlings there, the mines seem to be the strongest lead we've got. Then we set up a group chat. What's your number? You and Stella exchange numbers. A text message from Stella to you and Kanika reads, group chat. Anyways, daylight's burning, so let's roll out as soon as you finish getting dressed. Can I eat first? I want some good food. Don't worry about it. I packed all sorts of snacks today, and Oscar I don't want snacks. I want a real meal. Alright, but those snacks better be good. As if you even need to worry. The walk to town was short. Stella's house is barely a stone's throw from what remains of Scarlet Hollow's once bustling main street. You shudder as you stare down the thoroughfare, both from the chill in the morning air and the all too present memories of everything you witnessed last night. You see that building labeled Town Hall? That's actually the library. Well, it's also the Town Hall, but that's just a small upstairs office nowadays. I guess this town's not what it used to be. That and our mayor's really into going on walks. I think there's actually going to be a meet and greet later this week. Could be just the pick-me-up we need with that. We need what with everything that's been... What? What with everything that's going on? Stella may be fond of him, but I certainly didn't vote for that beast. Gretchen doesn't seem to care for him. Alright, I know you've joked about a couple of times, but now I'm actually starting to believe you can understand her. I can. Gretchen absolutely can't stand Mayor Jimmy. Oh, hey. Morning, Stella, and same to you. Speak of the devil, we were just talking about you. Coming from Stella's, huh? Did y'all have a slumber party? Sorry, y'all, but I'm actually a bit of a rush this morning. I can't really stop the chat. It'll take me a bit to set up, so if you want to catch up with the folks or grab something at the diner, you can meet me at the library when you're done. Oh, sure, see you in a bit, Stella. Gesture that you'll catch up with Avery and Sybil. Huh? Oh, I missed something. I think it says if you want to catch up with folks who grab something, you can meet up at the library when you're done. No, I'm going with Stella. Wait, catch up with... I'm not sure, I don't... No, early start. Well, I wasn't really sure when it said catch up with them. I mean, I'm going with them, or I mean, I'm going with you and I'm waving bye to them. Not clear. Never should me see you later, Avery. Bye. I don't care about them. I'm gonna go with Stella. You and Stella enter the former town hall. What once must have been a stately foyer has since been converted into rows of shelves, meeting rooms and offices long ago gave way to assorted reference collections and reading areas. Nika quietly waves at you and Stella from her table. Alright, let's get settled. Hey, y'all look tired. My goodness, whatever happened to common decency? You can't go around telling someone they look unwell. You look marvelous. It was hard to fall asleep last night, all things considered. Sleep when I'm dead. I've never done a Scooby-Doo before. I'm still amped up on adrenaline. Some creepy old guy with a real estate scheme and a bad costume is at least a little more believable than monsters and curses. Wouldn't that be a relief? And if Uho's antics are anything to go by, we've already got our talking dog. I do wish you could understand me, Stella. Anyways, I guess we should get started. I'll be doing most of my research online, but went ahead and put together some books that might be helpful. There are also volumes on cryptids and Appalachian folklore. I thought you didn't believe in supernatural stuff, Kanika. What's all total folklore? Thought you... Even if what we're dealing with isn't magical, it exists, and it has existed. Even the most far-fetched myths and urban legends have some basis in reality, and piecing those facts together is way better than going out there with nothing. Plus, I know that if I didn't grab them, Stella would already be out there getting them herself. Guilty as charged, thanks, Kanika. Hey there, strangers. And literal stranger. Hey, Oscar, this is, you know, Tabby's cousin. Oh, I should have known you were Scarlet. You look so much like Vivian. Not that I knew her very well. I was a little kid when she left. That Scarlet resemblance, it's, strong. I'm Oscar Gutierrez, Chief Librarian, and only librarian. Oscar's amazing. He practically built this library from scratch. Yeah, I'm a little jealous of what the kids around here get to grow up with. They don't know how good they have it. Back when I was in elementary school, all the library had was a couple shelves of boring books donated by old people. Y'all are too kind, but speaking of kids, have either of you seen Rosalina around town? I don't want to be a helicopter dad, but she hasn't been answering my text, and I wanted to make sure she isn't getting into trouble around here. You know the crowd she hangs around with. They're good kids at heart. I'm sure they're just up at the old Maxwell place doing teen stuff. I went up there plenty of times in my day, but I'll be sure to keep my eyes peeled. What's the old Maxwell place? It's this great old abandoned spot. We used to hang out there when we were teens. I can't believe I used to be so reckless. The floors were like Swiss cheese. I should have a talk with Rosalina when she gets home. I don't like the thought of teens getting up to mischief with all the ditchlings in the woods. Ditchlings? That's actually why we came in today. Ever heard of them? They're cryptid, and seeing one's supposed to mean disasters around the corner. Doesn't ring a bell. Dang, worth a shot. Okay, if you were, say, trying to predict a horrible disaster that might befall our town, where would you start looking? Well, they say history repeats itself, so I'd probably try and figure out what sort of disasters the region typically falls prey to. Should I be worried about something? I don't know yet. I'll be right back. Gonna go nab some more books. Behave while I'm gone, Gretchen. Oh, you don't have to worry about her, Stella. You're such a good dog, aren't you, Gretchen? Here, have a biscuit, old gal. Well, ain't you the sweetest thing on two legs? Gretchen inhales the soft biscuit, drool leaking from her toothless mouth as she swallows it whole. I'm pretty sure Stella's barking up the wrong tree, Oscar. I don't think you have to worry about any horrible calamity befalling the town. But she's right about the weird stuff. There's definitely something unusual going on out in the woods. If I were you, I would keep my loved ones close in the coming days. I'm gonna try calling Rosalina again. I'm sure she's fine, really. Don't mind. He's been hanging out with Stella too much. Rosalina's a smart kid. She knows better than to go around and get into trouble. We'll make sure to keep her eyes peeled. Thanks, Kanika. If you see a 13-year-old girl with black braid glasses, would you let her know her dad is worried about her? Oscar anxiously wanders off, phone in hand. Got him. Just grabbed a whole mess of local history books. Stella sets a massive pile of books on the table and pulls up a chair. Alright, this is going to be so much faster with the two of you here to help out. Got our stacks, got our source documents. Let's get this research party started. Reading awaits. Appalachian folk monsters. Reading is for suckers. Let Kanika and Stella do the work for you. Father, how do I click book? Leave library in episode 2 without reading the books. I should have read some. Alright, if we're going with what Kanika's mom told us last night, I think we can rule out any. This makes it a little more mysterious, though, because we don't know anything. But not nuclear incidents. Looks like our state has a history with those. Oh, is that what the growths are all about? It's radiation? What about y'all? Find anything? Before you can respond, a handsome black cat leaps on the table. Stella quickly slams her book shut. Oh, hey, Pixel. You might want to close your book. He loves to rip up any paper he can find. Pixel, my dear friend, it's been too long. How have you been? Hungry. Did Stella bring the good stuff? Ah, don't worry, little guy. I didn't forget your treats. Oh yeah, snack time. Crunch, crunch. Sorry if Pixel's bothering y'all. Hopefully he hasn't gobbled up any of your books. He can't stand the thought of that people might pay attention to anything that isn't him. Talk to animals. Hey Pixel, what do you think about the monsters we saw in the woods? I'm an indoor cat. I don't know anything about woods. I just hang out in the library, especially now that our house got haunted. Pixel says your house is haunted. What's up with that? How did you know? Oh, it was either psychic or you can talk to animals. It's a long story. No comment. We've been living in the library for a little bit. It's been great. Way more snacks, way more scritches. Except sometimes there's too much scritches. Hold up, what kind of haunting are we talking about? Unexplained noises, objects appearing in strange and unfamiliar places? Oh, Oscar, don't get her hopes up like that. Nothing like that. The floor in my bedroom just keeps seeping blood, and I've seen a strange figure in the hallway a couple of times. Was that what we were seeing in the, at the end of episode 1? Wait, you've seen full body apparitions? Can I see it? Stella, it's probably just a dirty pipe or something. What if it's a ghost? I believe him. I can practically feel the haunting as we speak. Well, we do live in the annex behind the building. You're all more than welcome to come check it out. Maybe tomorrow night? Yes, we'll be there. Yeah, that sounds like a fun way to spend an evening. Can't wait to get spooked by some creaky pipes. Why do you let a paper shredder freely wander a library? Pixel, why don't you mind your own business? Have you seen this little guy's face? How can I say no to that? You decide to leave Pixel be. That's my only choice. And then decide. Cat curls up on the table. Alright, I better get back to shelving. Let me know if you need anything. What was I saying about nuclear incidents? What were you saying about nuclear? You were talking about that Goldsboro thing, right? Apparently in the 60s, a B-52 carrying a live warhead broke up midair and dropped a couple of bombs. Oh, are we in North Carolina? I think that's where it happened. Fascinating, a bit of history there. The first of the 2 bombs landed up right after its parachute got caught in the tree. Thankfully, it didn't go off. At the time, the government claimed that the bomb was unarmed, but it later came out that the only thing preventing a detonation was a single electrical switch which failed to trigger on the descent. And 60 years later, the second bomb still hasn't been recovered. Unless this is like a fictional version of that. Right, it's conventional explosive disintegrated in midair, but oh my god, why is it so loud? But most of the nuclear material was made unrecoverable by flooding. If I remember correctly, they just buried it and sealed it up. I'm sorry, did you say buried it? Y'all need something dug up? Because if so, I'm your gal. The bomb is somewhere else. I wonder soon. I don't think disarming the nuclear bomb is part of our skill set. Am I talking to Gretchen? Absolutely not. Also, Goldsboro is almost 400 miles from here. I think we're good. Oh, okay. So we're not there. I'm so confused at where we're at. We're supposed to be, supposedly. Oh, wait. Macon, Jackson, that looks like Georgia? I'm just saying you never know with radiation. Oh wait, there's a flag there. I don't know whose flag that is. We actually know quite a bit. It just melts you. It doesn't make monsters, and a 60-year-old bomb isn't going to explode on its own hundreds of miles away and kills us here. You never know. There could always be a whole underground society of bomb-worshipping mutants just waiting to blow it up. I didn't actually do any reading. Oh, let's see. There was a mine collapse in 1918. Maybe the Dishlings are here to warn about something like that happening again. Might not be a terrible place to start. Okay, good. All this talk of the mines reminds me, though. There's been this really unsettling miner who's been coming around my mom's tea shop lately. His name is Wayne. There's something wrong with him, like viscerally wrong. No kidding, he snuck up on us last night and called out "uh-oh" by name. It sent chills down my spine. I don't know if there's much of a connection, but if we're headed back to the mines, we might as well look into them. Seems like a lot of work. We can make it quick, just a few miners and be done with it. The fate of the town might rest on our shoulders after all. Okay, I mean, I am sure that second part isn't true, but we've got to get to the bottom of whatever's going on. The only problem is Tabitha. She's not exactly going to be thrilled with to see us snooping around the mines. We can be sneaky. I'll make sure to be a good lookout. She'll never even know we were there. Look at us going out on a caper together. I miss this. I missed it too. I mean, sure, it's not under the best circumstances, but I've been so wrapped up in running the store, I didn't realize how much I missed being able to hang out with you. Though there is something missing. Reese. I really miss that dude. I can't believe how long it's been since we've seen each other. Have you seen him lately? Nope, I've tried to plan stuff, but he's been too sick. Oh, maybe he's got one of those things on him. I didn't realize it was getting so bad, the poor guy. You know, we could just pop over and surprise him. He seemed excited to meet. Oh, maybe we'll finally get him to leave this little cave. Yeah, let's do it. Let's roll out. See ya, Oscar. Thanks, guys. Keep it posted. Reese's home stands at the edge of the forest, an isolated buffer cushioning the rest of the town from an unending wilderness. Reese, it's Stella. I brought some buddies too. Shh, not so loud. He's still sleeping. Can I help you with something? The woman in the doorway stares directly into your eyes. You can practically feel her simmering irritation washing over you. Hi, Dr. Kelly. We were wondering if it would be okay if Reese could come hang out. Nothing's strenuous, we promise. I'm not going to wake him up. If he's sleeping, he probably needs it. Whatever you two have planned is probably beyond what he can manage right now, anyways. Oh no, poor Reese. It's just been so long since either of us have gotten a chance to hang out with him. I'm sure he would get along super well, too. Hi. I know who you are. What? The way she avoids looking at you speaks as she speaks makes you feel like you've done something wrong, even though you're pretty sure you've done nothing at all. Reese's mom turns back to the house, sighing. Sorry, I know that was a little rude. You just want to hang out with Reese, and he misses both of you too. She sighs again, as if deciding whether to finish her thought. He's usually feeling his best around mid-afternoon. Why don't you come over tomorrow? We can have some supper and y'all can hang out for a bit. I don't promise that he'll be perky, but I'm sure it'll brighten his spirits to see you two again. And I suppose you can come too. That would be great. I can bring a side dish, maybe deviled eggs. Does he still eat those? No, eggs are a little much for him. They don't settle well. You can leave the cooking to me. I know what he can handle. Okay, I'll bring soda then. That's not... Okay, yes, fine. You can bring soda. Nothing with caffeine. Ginger ale, preferably. And leave the dog at home. Gretchen. No, we gotta bring Gretchen. She might cheer him up. You know, they have those therapy dogs in the hospital. No dogs. Why, I never. The absolute gall. Thanks so much, Dr. Kelly. We'll stop bothering you now. See you later. She's rude. Dr. Kelly nods acknowledging quickly shows sound of several locks clicking in the place can be heard. Oh, those were the locks we saw in the other episode. It's a lot of locks. God, that one makes me so nervous. I think she's keeping him sick. I remember she used to be so nice and carefree when that's why she's handling the cooking. She's poisoning him. She's always had the best stickers when we had to get our shots. Maybe she's just stressed about Reese. Or maybe she's just nice to kids. Either way, I guess it's just the three of us. You gonna drive? Yeah, sorry, I don't like the thought of us going up there without the van. Cool, I'll take my shortcut then. It shouldn't take long for me to get there. You're welcome to tag along. Don't worry, I won't be offended if you'd rather ride with Kanika. I'm sure you're probably sick of the woods. Either way works for me. Alright, Stella, what is actually up with you and cars? Don't worry about it. There's a lot of junk in the back of my van. It gets a little tight with 1 or 2 people. We're sick with Stella. Into the woods again. Walk with Stella to the mines. The woods are calm and serene compared to last night, and though you can't help but get the feeling that danger lurks just beyond the trees. Hey, thanks for coming along with us, with Gretchen and me, I mean. I had fun last night, but it was also kind of an objectively horrible experience. I was a little worried you ditched the first thing in the morning. Not that I blame you. We saw some pretty terrifying stuff. Should we talk about last night? Like, actually, I wasn't about to ditch you out. Wasn't about to ditch you out on the most interesting thing that has been in years. Yeah. I wasn't about to ditch out on the most interesting thing. I'm right there with you, and happy I'm not doing this alone. Conversation comes to a dramatic halt with you and Stella and Gretchen all whirling around the face's source of the sound. Bird, let me at it. I can get it. Back off, dog. This is my stick. Bird. Whoa, calm down, girl. It's just a bird. Same probably goes for the 2 of us. I guess we're all a little on edge. Let's hurry to the mine. It shouldn't be much further. Kanika casually leans against her van as you and Stella emerge from the woods. Hey, y'all have a good walk? Yeah, it was great. I mean, not that you were missing out or anything. You didn't run into any of those creatures, did you? Nope. That makes sense. They're probably nocturnal. I don't know if I should feel relieved or disappointed. But we're all here. What's the plan? I guess we just go talk to people. Guess so. I'd probably be on the lookout duty. I'm a bit of a persona non grata in the mines. Tabitha? Yeah, I might have tried sneaking in to talk to her a time or too many. Oh, she works the mines. And Gretchen makes it extra hard to be sneaky. What can I say? I thrive in the limelight. We're probably less likely to get caught if only one of us is snooping around down there. If Stella's on lookout duty and only one of us is going in, what's the third person doing? You know those cheesy rom-coms where someone wears an earpiece on their first date? Sure. Whoa, do you have some kind of surveillance rig in the back of your van I didn't know about? What? No. I have a pair of earbuds with a really good mic. We can just do a group call. I take it I'm one going in. Tabitha and I aren't exactly friends, and pretty much all the miners shop at the general store. I don't want to make folks uncomfortable, you know. It's probably for the best. Talking to people scares me. No, whatever, I'll do it. You'll do great. Here's the earbuds I mentioned. We can feed you questions if you get stuck, and Stella can give you a heads up if Tabitha is headed your way. Dang, I've missed doing this sort of thing with you. You're so thorough. Aw, thanks, I do my best. I guess we should part ways and start the call, yeah? Stella and Kanika break off, leaving you alone at the entrance of the mines. Your phone buzzes. Can you hear us? Try saying something. Nope, can't hear you, sorry. Very funny. Coming through crystal clear on my end. Nothing to do but enter. You pass through the unlocked fence and enter the property. I'm in. Alright, Morpheus, good to know. Approach the nearest group of miners. Blonde woman, broad-shouldered man, and an old-timer. You got a reason to be bothering us? You know anything about a guy named Wayne? Let's get to the point. Yeah, we knew him. He was such a cut-up. Miss that dude. What happened to him? The miners shift for a moment, uncomfortably glancing at one another. Isn't that the guy y'all said was, he's gone. That's all that matters. Press him. What happened? What are you, some sort of cop? Just tell me what happened. Hey, Zax, come on, man. Oh, I've been here decades longer than you. I know what bait when I say, let's get out of here. Our shift's about to start. What? Approaching the group. Before you can reach the miners, you're struck by an intense feeling. You recognize the hollow terror as the same thing you felt last night when you set eyes on that awful man in the miner's jacket. You shouldn't be up here. It's dangerous. It's Wayne. What are you? Flesh and blood, much like yourself. You don't have to be afraid of me. Stay home, wait for the week to end. Don't keep putting yourself in the path of danger. This is all I ask. Before you can say another word, the figure is gone. Hey, you still there? We're just getting static from you. Wayne got the jump on me. Whoa, I saw you talking to someone down there. Are you okay? Whatever he is, I don't think he's human. Hate to say it, but with how the call went to static, what if he's a ghost? Like, actually, a ghost. Hate to say it, Stella. I don't think anything would make you happier than Wayne being a ghost. Also, ghosts aren't real. Hey now, just because I want ghosts to be real doesn't mean I want this ghost harassed us. Or harassed, no. He told me to stay at the estate the rest of the week. That'd be safe there. Why would he tell me that? What does that supposed to mean? He must have been threatening you, right? Plot thickens. This means we're on the right track. When you're trying to make me leave, just means we're on the right track and I'm about to back down. So brave. Heck yeah, we got you back. Approaching the group. Have you seen anything out of the ordinary? People getting sick? Your health inspector or something? Boss looks out for our health. Odd noises? Heard something a few nights ago like nothing I've heard, some unearthly beast. I'm telling you, Isaacs, you need to take a sick day. You need rest, man. I've already taken a sick day this year. Can't afford to take any more if I want to have Christmas off. Tabitha. Can't be that bad here, right? Weird animal sightings? Don't tend to go money hikes. Not exactly in the nature scene type. After a full day of work, all I see is my bed. Maybe a few beers. That's all in the front, thanks. Anything else? How about Wayne? What do you mean, Sam Wayne? Why are you asking about him for? Have you seen him? I just saw him. He muttered some creepy stuff to me and disappeared. I knew it. He probably just got back to camp after whatever he went off to do. Hold on a sec. Creepy isn't exactly his MO. You know that, Isaacs. How do you know it was Sam Wayne? I don't recall seeing your face around here before. Name one a jacket like yours. So do all of our jackets, but if I switch with Isaacs, that don't make me Isaacs. No, it's gotta be him. There's no way he's dead. What do you think, he's running around town creeping to strangers, ignoring his friends and co-workers? I think it's more likely to me that somebody took care of him, so to speak, and it's running around in his clothes. The miners stand in silence for a moment, considering what they just heard. That's not possible. It's ridiculous. That's messed up. Who would do something like that? I don't know. Why don't you ask his girlfriend? Yikes, do you think? No way. Just saying, he wasn't exactly the first fella to fall for her charms. Lots of heartbreak, lots of jilted ex-lovers. Who are they talking about? Told him not to get involved with her. I told him. Who was Wayne seeing? Oh no, if you don't know, there's no way I'm poking with the wasp. Forget we said anything. Yeah, I don't want to be next on the chopping block. Press him. Come on, don't dangle something like that. I just don't want to cause any trouble. Enough people will lose their jobs. I've got mouths to feed. Wait, is it Tabitha? Should we check in? Just a heads up, the only group I see out there is pretty close to the main office. It might still be worth talking to them, but I don't know if I can give you all that much of a warning if Tabitha comes out. One more group. Nosy Nancy, talk to all 3 groups of miners. Going around asking questions, huh? You don't look like you're from the inspector's office. What do you think of the owner? Not the kindliest woman I've met. She runs the place alright. Tell that to all the boys she's been laying off lately. Keep going around saying that and see how long till you're one of them boys. All I have to say is that Mines is doing well, doesn't go around laying off its workers for no reason. I'm not so sure any of us are going to have jobs in a few years. Tate, you're a damn fool. You're going to be next if you keep talking up like that. So be it, but a man needs to speak his mind sometimes. Tell me about Wayne. Oh, ho, ho. He got himself into trouble, didn't he? When I see him around, what's that young buck up to? He's been following me. I think he's doing a slasher movie. I think we've been murdered. Someone's going around wearing his bloody clothes and pretending to be him. Now, if that's true, that's quite the development. I figured he just ran off to live in the big mansion with his bell. Oh. It is Tabitha. The thought of strapping a young man like him with that sour-faced broad always left such a bad taste in my mouth. Gross. As if you wouldn't fall on your knees if a woman of means showed a slight bit of interest in you, or any woman at all. Fair enough, but I suppose this begs the question, did she run him off, or did some jealous son of a bitch oust him? You talking about Tabitha? Whoa. Yup, dang, I figured that's what they were getting at, but it's weird to hear it out loud. Good, Stella? Yeah, I just had no idea. Notice anything strange? All kinds of weird stuff. Weird animals. Saw a raccoon with a big tumor. That wasn't a tumor, it was an egg. Leave this place, it's not safe. I'm too old to be going anywhere. Maybe I'll cash in a few sick days, hit up my cousin Nashville just in case. Noise from the woods? All the time. Probably owls and bobcats. But I heard something the other night, sent the fear of God shivering down my spine, I tell ya. It's probably a ditchling, a portent of doom. What now, ditchlings? My grandma used to tell me stories about them, claimed she saw one once. That's why she always had such bad luck. I guess it's not just my mom. People getting sick? Some of the older miners, sure, but I wouldn't call that unusual. That's all. If that Wayne keeps bothering you, just let us know and we'll whip him into shape. I think we got a problem. What the hell are you doing here? That's our cue. Pardon us. Shouldn't be here. This place is dangerous. Why can't you just stay in the state and stop sticking your nose where it don't belong? What is that ridiculous thing in your ears? Are you trying to record my employees? Are you trying to record me? Tabitha snatches the earbuds out of ears and throws them to the ground. Typical phone-addicted city dweller. And I have a meeting in 5 minutes. I can't even drive you back. I don't need you to drive me back. Hey, look, I don't want you wandering anywhere else. Just stay here for an hour and I'll take you back to the state as soon as my meeting wraps up. Can you please do that for me? You were dating Sam Wayne. What happened to him? Excuse me? I'm not dating anybody. I don't even know a Sam Wayne. Or whoever's been telling you this, clearly trying to spread rumors to hurt my character. Who said that? I want names. He's been following me. Why? How should I know? I don't know what these people told you, but I'm sure it's all bullshit. I don't involve myself with their lives. I don't believe you. Think a bunch of miners and breakers are just going to be honest with a random stranger that wanders into the camp? You're more naive than I thought. I need to get to my meeting. Just stay here until I come and get you. Do not move a muscle. Oh, and if you don't want to be followed by some weirdo, just stay home. Tabitha rushes off to her meeting. You stoop to the ground and pick up Kanika's earbuds. Sorry, I wasn't able to give you a better warning. You good? Just meet at the van. You're interrupted by a sudden movement on the corner of your eye. A girl carrying a bundle of snacks pops through a hole in the fence and disappears over the crest of a hill. Hey, I think I just saw Rosalina. Wait, really? What is she doing here? She's probably fine. Kids will be kids, right? No, I'm going after her before she gets hurt. Right behind you, Neeks. Rush over the hill and get your bearings. Sounds of active mining fading into the distance. Rosalina's nowhere to be found, but dusty footprints point toward a nearby mine. And we're going to have to end this here. Thanks for watching. Continue next episode. Bye.